everybody. Welcome to day 4 of Microsoft Ignite. A lot of good stuff has happened this week, don't you think, Jeff?
Absolutely. It's a little crazy.
Yeah, but it's good. So why don't you do a quick intro and introduce yourself? I know everybody knows who Jeff is, but just to make sure.
Okay, sounds good. So Jeff Teper, I run the OneDrive and SharePoint team at Microsoft. I worked on SharePoint for a little bit,
No, you're being humble here. So Jeff is considered as a father of SharePoint, right?
Yep, at this point somebody called me the grandfather the other day, and I said, let's dial it back a little bit. But anyway, it's been an amazing week. Thank you guys at AvePoint for sponsoring and hosting a great party.
Oh, you're welcome. It's such an honor and pleasure. And I got to tell you, I'm kind of selfish, but I would say all this week, the biggest buzz is SharePoint, Jeff.
Not kind of. It has been. Yeah, I think we're still leading on Twitter. In all seriousness, though, the SharePoint community is an incredibly passionate group. The people who are in it love to build solutions that solve real-world problems for their companies or their customers, and I think we gave them a lot of what they wanted this week, and the feedback's been terrific.
Absolutely. I mean, I've seen a lot of announcements and information on SharePoint OneDrive.
Yeah.
What are some of the top things from your observations that landed well and people are liking and enjoying and really excited about?
Yeah, great. Thanks for giving me the time to sort of walk through it. So first, we articulated a strategy. SharePoint's the mobile intelligent intranet. So we now have SharePoint mobile apps on all the platforms, iOS, Android, and Windows Phone. Great, can navigate people and content and applications and so forth. Second, SharePoint, bread and butter, team collaboration. Every group in Office 365 gets a SharePoint site.
Yeah.
Simple, new page experience, new doc library experience, new list experience. Third, we want to make OneDrive the explorer for all your files on all your devices. So we introduced and updated the OneDrive apps on iOS, Android, Windows Phone. The OneDrive web UI can now browse SharePoint sites.
Awesome.
And probably the highlight of the event for many people is OneDrive Sync. Really high quality, reliable sync we shipped last year. Now can support SharePoint sites on Windows 7, 8, 10, and the Mac. So
awesome.
Third point, Windows is sort of your Uber file browser, personal stuff and team stuff on SharePoint. And then lastly, sort of go into that group of people who are building solutions on SharePoint. If you look at LinkedIn, 1.5 million people list SharePoint as a skill. It's because they like to build stuff to solve business problems. So for them, we introduced Power Apps and Flow integration for people who are sort of no-code, rapid development folks. And then the Microsoft Graph and the SharePoint framework for hardcore JavaScript, whether you're writing your app on the phone or the back-end tier, they got what they liked. And then we did lots of hybrid news. Lots of reasons to go to the cloud, like fast-track migration for free, migrating people, basic SharePoint sites to the cloud. But also, if you're on-prem in SharePoint, we announced the first feature pack in the history of SharePoint is coming in November to give new value to our on-premises customers. So something for everyone, I would say.
Man, I mean, it's awesome. I'm sure a lot of people are very excited.
Yeah.
And what's post-Ignite for you? I mean, we're on day 3. Tomorrow's day 4, and I thought you were gonna go and take a 6-month vacation, aren't you?
No, I tweeted. I got some mail from the team when I tweeted this that the pedal is to the metal. And some of the sessions we showed sort of what's top of mind for the team in 2017. We are going to do what we did last year when I came back to the group. Is about this time of year in the fall, we had a team event to kick off what we're doing for the next year. So in a couple weeks, we're going to have our big team event. We have dozens of booths around a big room where each part of the team sort of does a little trade show thing about the features they want to build, and everybody around the room sort of gravitates. So we've got that coming up. We've got the MVP Summit where the MVPs will give us some feedback on that. And then we're going to obviously continue to focus on delivering the things we talked about here, but we're going to start working on building the things that you'll see at Build next year and Ignite next year. So we're pedal to the metal.
And there's Envision too, right? Coming in February.
Yep. Oh my God. Let me get over my what is technically called conference laryngitis.
There you go.
From talking too much. Let me get over that before I think about the next conference.
Sure.
But we'll be there.
But Jeff, I got to tell you, apart from the agility and all these features and announcements, and just the transparency too with the roadmap and user voice. In Microsoft tech community.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just so much ways now to engage, not only with the team, but also the general community itself. And we appreciate the support to the community.
Yeah, no, well, we're, maybe just dial it down a little bit. We are very fortunate at the commitment our customers and partners made to us. That is not, we're not entitled to that. And we have a responsibility to all of you, big partners like AvePoint, customers, our community, and we have to re-earn that. There's no, no entitlement forever. And so we made a big focus in the SharePoint team in particular this year of getting out there, telling our story, listening, incorporating that in the product, and we want more of it. Keep pushing. Give us feedback. We're watching user voice. We're at these events. One of our other favorite things to do is the community gets together at SharePoint Saturdays. There's 12 of those in just the month of October alone. We love to hear what people are talking about at SharePoint Saturdays, what you want us to build next. So,
boy, I'm sure the community is appreciative of even the support of SharePoint Saturdays. I see you speaking on all these SharePoint Saturdays as best you can, and the team.
Yeah, the team's flying around the world, meeting with customers, partners, listening. That's great. That's how we roll.
So it sounds like complacency is not an option, right?
No. You asked what's after Ignite. I'm probably going to take a couple of days off and take a deep breath.
That's right.
That's just to re-energize, to go back to work.
Awesome.
We got more to do.
Okay, before I let you go, Jeff.
Yeah.
Besides SharePoint and OneDrive, if you were a Microsoft product, what would you be and why?
Yeah, the temptation is to say Xbox because, that's the cool kid on the block, or Minecraft. But I'd have to say, if I thought about it for a second, in the history of the company, VB was a good one because I love the idea that you could pretty rapidly assemble things together and make something cool. And so I love that magic in that period. And so kind of what we're trying to do with Power Apps and Flow and SharePoint is bring in that sort of cloud mobile world what people loved about VB, which is, hey, I can build something really fast.
Yes, absolutely.
It's great, get it out to my users. So I'll give you that answer as one that maybe nobody else has given in the last few weeks.
And you know what? VB is appropriate because today's Thursday, so that's kind of like a TBT.
Yeah, there you go. I'll take that.
Awesome. Well, Jeff, always, it's a pleasure.
Thank you.
And
it's so great to see you here.
Thank you again for the commitment, and thank you for this phenomenal event. And we definitely look forward to all other events and engagements in the future.
As long as you keep coming and singing and dancing at these events, I will be here with you. Thank you.
On the side, I also do weddings, bar mitzvahs.
There you go. If I sign you up for 2 of them, do I get a half price discount?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll talk about it. As long as I have special entry to the new version of SharePoint.
Okay.
How's that?
Always for you, buddy.
All right. Thank you. Well, thanks again for watching. And until the next episode, Jeff Teper, give it up, and we'll see you.